What about that? Hey, that looks like I've got things going on now. Hello, everyone. Can you tell that I haven't done this in a year? It's been an interesting year. You know, I did things like I broke my leg, and so I haven't been exactly streaming or doing a whole lot with the system, but it's lovely to be back with everyone. So thank you all for showing up for our Starfinder 2nd Edition Alpha release, as well as our very final Extra Life charity fundraiser for the year. So as per usual, I'm happy to have everybody sort of help out or hinder our players as to however they choose. So today, if you want to give any particular player a critical success for an aid, we ask for a donation of $10. If you want to give them a 5e style advantage reroll, it's $20. If you want to change the next NPC natural 20 to a natural 1, that's $21. If you've decided that you really, really hate that this is taking far too long and want to punish Takale personally, because I will be blaming him entirely, that's a $42 donation. And if you would like to give any particular PC either a 5e style disadvantage, make them roll all twice for every single roll for the rest of the scenario, $50. Or if you want to give them the Keeley Rule hero point for the entire scenario, that's another $50. As an additional bonus, thanks to the generosity of Paizo and some of our data entry folks who got a couple of keys, we have 4 Alien Core token packs to give away to donors. So anyone who's donated from the 25th of December until the end of the stream, I will be doing a draw, probably not live because that takes coordination and I have none right now. But I'll be doing that shortly, like right after everything's done and I can get everything assembled. And just make sure that you let me know on Discord who you are and that you've donated, if it's not entirely clear off of the Extra Life donation. And yeah, I'll roll those out, and I've got 4 Alien Core token packs to hand out. If you do want to donate and you don't want a token pack, please let us know as well, and I'll just take you off the roll table. Every dollar that you put into the pot will turn into $1 that will essentially be, I don't know, it'll turn into one roll or one entry for the draw. And I'm not going to have like multiple people win them, so there will be 4 separate winners, regardless of how much you donate. At some point, if you're going to donate $200 because you want 4 token packs, it's probably just cheaper to buy 4 token packs. So this will be our very, very first playtest of the alpha of Starfinder 2e. We built the system last night. Some people have had questions like, why is this taking so long? Shouldn't this be easy? And the answer is no, it's incredibly not. There's a lot of front-end work, and a lot of it couldn't begin until the final Starfinder system had come out. Once it was out, we had to essentially build all of the pieces that are different between Pathfinder and Starfinder. We had to do it well. We were still building Pathfinder, and we had to do it in a way that it was all going to be coordinated. Reason being is now we have one core system itself, and there's going to be 2 separate build processes, one that outputs Pathfinder and one that outputs Starfinder. So this took a long time to get this right, and we've mostly got it right, I'd like to say. The reason to do this is that way when we make an update to the system, it'll be an update to both Pathfinder and Starfinder, so they'll stay perfectly in sync, or at least as in sync as we can manage. The anachronism modules are not going to be out initially. We'll try and build them as we go along. They'll be built into the build system once we get everything else right. Once the system's sort of released, it should be pretty quick, but I'm not going to put any commitments out that anachronism for Pathfinder or Starfinder will come out right away. There's definitely still some work to be done, but I'd expect in the next few weeks for the actual Starfinder system to be released. The package page is ready in the Foundry website, and it's just us getting to the point that we're really happy with what we're going to put out. So happy to showcase this today. Yeah, we'll to Kale's right, we will keep putting out anachronism modules for Pathfinder to keep it going in Starfinder, so that you don't lose out anything. We'll just keep it synced manually, which is a little bit more of a pain, but in the short term, we really don't want to disappoint. But yes, the idea is eventually this will all just build and it will all just work. I don't know that there is another system in Foundry that has a dual splitting build process. So it's kind of a cool thing to do. And it only works really well because of how Paizo designed the two games to be interoperable. So sorry that it's taking so long. Obviously, we would have liked to get it out a little bit sooner. But today we will be showing you the Starfinder system. I will happily open up the little system tag and show you, yes, it's Starfinder 0.0.1. And there is only one module installed right now, and it happens to be the Starfinder commercial module. So we'll be playing scenario 1-01 from the Starfinder Society Invasion's Edge today. So without further ado, allow me to introduce our players for today. You'll recognize some of them. They've all had to suffer mostly through Starfinder, or in Fry Guy's case, the move up and finally getting out the PDF to Foundry module for the current release. So I will now welcome them all on stream. Now, before I screw this up, hold on, you guys aren't on yet. I don't know why that's doing a thing. Well, it's not breaking anything. I'll just hide that, then that hopefully works right. Okay, give a chat and let's see if everyone can hear all of you.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello, hello, hello.
Double mic. Okay, give me a second.
Greetings.
How about that?
Hello?
Is that no longer double mic?
Hello, hello. Testing, testing. Hello.
Yeah, it's because I tried to fix the microphone and OBS did something weird and I had two microphone inputs and apparently one was delayed very, very slightly, so I just muted it. So introducing our players for today from left to right. First off, we have Ambrose. Ambrose will be playing Dr. Snacks, so if you'd like to introduce yourself and if you'd like to introduce Dr. Snacks, please go ahead.
Hi. That's TMun said. I'll be playing Dr. Snacks. I should probably talk about myself a little bit. I have been pretty much playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition since for a while, a couple of years now. I started helping out with data entry back around almost for about a year now or more. When I'm not pestering Kale or the data leads for stuff, pretty much, I don't know. I just exist. That's pretty much it. For today, I will be playing Dr. Thaddeus Snacks. He is a Yusoki from Absalom Station. When he is not doing any idle work in regards to he's a back alley doctor, he's going to talk to you about his 12 kids and his loving wife, who technically when she calls him, it's like screaming over the phone and all that good stuff. That's pretty much it. He's just very you're tend to caring person who basically overbearing father like type, and that's pretty much it.
Wonderful. Next up, I invite Fry Guy, who will be playing Blackjack Alfredo today.
Yeah, that's me. That's my character, Blackjack Alfredo. He's an Infosphere influencer, and he's famous for getting second place in slap tournaments. He also does pranks where he pretends to be weak and then lifts really heavy weights. He's a human. He's got short blonde hair and a mustache, and his iconic outfit is a blue wrestling unitard. In Starfinder terms, that means he's a human soldier with an idol background.
Hey. Third up, another one of our new data entry folks. We have Rigo playing Julukesh.
Yeah, hello, hello. I am also one of the data entry folk here. And yeah, I will be playing, I'll be playing Julukesh. He's a Vesk, so a bit of a gator person. And he is used to be a forward for the Spirit Spikers Brutaris team. He was given a vacation after spiking the famously spiky Brutaris ball over a referee's head, accidentally, of course. But He's taking a sabbatical in the Starfinder Society. He's sure he'll be called back to play anytime soon now. So just adventuring part time, as it were.
Okay, and last but not least, someone who needs no introduction, but I'll give one anyways. One of our data entry leads, Ian Takale. Takale will be playing Ebb today.
Yeah. So, hi, I'm Ian Takale, and yeah, I've been one of the data entry leads for the system since we have had a formalized structure to the system. Started working on the system in like 2020. Been a long time working on this stuff. So yeah, I'm playing Ebb. Ebb is also an Infosphere influencer, but he specifically does very long-form comedy videos talking about bad movies. So he's a comedian, very energetic and hyper personality. Looks like, yeah.
I sorted it out. Sorry about that. Oh, did I lose everyone's audio too?
Can you hear me?
Oh, no, you're good.
I will say this is the very first time I'm going to be playing anything society related.
Same, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I have never done a Starfinder Society or Pathfinder Society game, or ran a scenario or played through a scenario. So I've been doing data entry on them for years.
That seems really strange. They've never sucked you in.
Yeah.
Okay, well, with that, so last year, the Starfinder Society conducted an archaeological survey of Eternity, an ancient city of the first ones located on the planet Avalon. During this excavation, the Starfinders uncovered tantalizing clues about the first ones and clashed with a violent sect of Anasites known as Those Who Call. The sect attempted to destroy the Avalonian capital city of Striving and dispatched a signal meant to draw the first ones back to the Pact Worlds, an event the Starfinders believed would be a system-wide catastrophe. Although the Starfinders triumphed against Those Who Would Call, saving the megaplex of Striving and Avalon's government, they were too late to prevent Those Who Call from dispatching their signal into the cosmos. What's worse, the signal was received. The first ones are coming. Unable to monitor the entirety of the Pact Worlds alone, and with the Pact Council busy with other matters, the Starfinders hired thousands of mercenaries to keep a wary eye out for potential invasion. When a mysterious starship crashed into Akaton's surface, one of the mercenary teams was among the first to enter and explore the wreck. Within hours of their entry, the starship's automated defenses activated, driving the mercenaries out and unleashing dangerous monsters and magical effects into the region, including the dreaded Illuminatala, a terrifying monster of magic, technology, and light. The starship was soon dubbed the Wreck of the Returned. Believing the Wreck of the Returned has a connection to the first ones, and is but a first step in the devastating invasion of the Pact Worlds, the Starfinder Society, under the leadership of First Seeker Sarmak, has founded a lodge in the surrounding Slofskar Hills. Sarmak needs brave Starfinders to help establish and defend this fledgling lodge, explore the Wreck of the Returned, and prevent the first ones from invading the Pact Worlds. So it's a new day for the Starfinder Society and its agents. Today, a cargo shuttle dispatched from Absalom Station arrives at the newest Starfinder Lodge located on the planet Akaton, laden with construction supplies and over a dozen rookie Starfinder agents, including our team from today. The 3-day flight from Absalom Station to Akaton gives each of the PCs a chance to introduce themselves and get to know one another. After the interplanetary voyage, the shuttle lands in the Slofskar Hills of southern Akaton, a region of rocky hills that holds numerous rifts, crags, caves, and cliffs. As you disembark, you enter a maze of temporary prefabricated buildings amid a flurry of activity and constructions. You receive a brief wave from the First Seeker Sarmak, who is briefing a more experienced team of agents on a detailed operation, and then you're greeted by a more personable fashion by Zizenzi, the lodge's administrator and a hopeful venture captain.
Is that them down the hill that we can see?
So this is Zizenzi up here.
Oh. All right, Captain. What's the assignment?
Welcome to Akaton, Starfinders. Things are busy here as we get this new lodge up and running, so I'm going to need you to get to work right away. Just leave non-essential gear here, and I'll see that it's stowed back behind me in the assigned housing units. He leads the way deeper into the chaos away from the shuttle, gesturing wildly as he speaks. Right now, we're preparing to explore a massive crashed starship dubbed the Wreck of the Return that First Seeker Sarmak believes is connected to the return of the First Ones. The First Ones are ancient and powerful beings who could be a threat to the Pact World. No one has seen the First Ones in a long time, but we have explored the First One sites in the past, and I promise you, they were not a benevolent people. We believe that exploring this starship wreck will give us much-needed insights into the First Ones and their plans. The Shirin looks off into the distance for a moment before refocusing the matter at hand. But first things first, we have a lodge to establish, and that means you have to roll up your sleeves and lend an appendage, as the humans say. Are you ready to get started?
No time like the present.
We can stream this, right? Is that okay?
Yes. Happy to
Ed
recruit
taps
more.
the camera on his shoulder. I hope it's okay.
It better be okay. You've been streaming for hours.
It's all for the content, right? And he reaches out with 6 arms to try and fist bump Blackjack a bunch of times.
Yeah, I give him a fist bump, and then it's that way, right? And I point the completely wrong way.
Come with me, and he leads you away from the landing zone. So, I'm assigning you to 2 mundane but important tasks to help get the new lodge's construction on track before missions related to the larger scale goals can start. We need to finish the installation of the automated boundary markers around the lodge and scout an initial path to the Wreck of the Returned. You can do whichever of those you'd like to do in whichever order. The mid-range communications, however, are unreliable at present due to interference from the wreck, which means you'll likely be on your own for these tasks. You should be careful and watch out for one another. But just in case, I have a couple of things for you. And you can see in the party stash, he's handed you a backpack. It contains 1 commercial med kit, 3 commercial med patches, and 3 commercial hypopens.
Whoa, cool. I forgot to buy any of those things, so that's very useful.
I always carry a med patch with me.
Dr. Snacks is going to grab a hypopen.
Mm-hmm. I think Yilgash will get one as well.
So, which
I'll take the
activity
last one.
would you like to do?
Set up the transponders.
Yeah.
So with that, as the group of you get ready to leave, you notice someone. If anyone would like to
Hello.
see who that is, you may attempt either a society check or a Starfinder society lore check.
I've got some society. Barely.
Are these ones trained
Oh my
or
god.
everyone?
That'll do it.
Yeah, you immediately recognize this person, Julukesh. This is Kiha. She's the granddaughter of Fitch, a famous starfinder that commands the flagship Master of Stars. This young Yasaki is driving an Enercycle to a nearby boomtown called Pilferer's Paradise to deliver the messages the old-fashioned way. Because the Wreck of the Return interferes with mid- and long-range communications, she lets you know that First Seeker Sarmak felt the message should be delivered in person. So she stops to chat with you for a few minutes and wishes you luck and is ready to continue on her mission. She seems very friendly and upbeat. She's happy to see Julukesh, speculating that First Seeker Sarmak is reaching out to the leaders of Pilferer's Paradise to establish a working relationship. And she offhandedly mentions, because you got a critical success, that Granny Fitch is currently organizing a large-scale survey of an unexplored system in the vast.
No kidding.
So with that, the Starfinder Lodge itself is surrounded by a network of boundary markers that form an automated, we'll say an intrusion network, if that makes sense. Each boundary marker releases a signal that deters wildlife from approaching and automatically scans and identifies as anyone or anything passing by. Whenever something unauthorized passes by the boundary marker, it triggers an alarm. This alarm system is an important defense against the robots and other creatures released by the wreck of the Returned into the surrounding Slavskar Hills. You're asked to complete the installation of the last few boundary markers and boot up the network. So this is going to require to use your skills or ability to acquire boundary points that represents roughly about an hour of work. You've got 4 hours to complete the tasks in order, first the installation, and then booting up the network. If you can complete both tasks with time remaining, you can additionally run a tech check. So there'll be 4 rounds. You can attempt 1 skill check using the different skills depending on the tasks. You can substitute an applicable lore skill if you happen to have it to lower the DC. And you essentially need 4 points because there's 4 of you to succeed. So if you'd like to start by installing the remaining boundary markers, there are materials at each of the sites prepared for you in the field. You can either use athletics, crafting, or labor lore to install boundary markers, nature or survival to find optimal placements, or diplomacy to keep everybody encouraged and working together.
I think Yulukesh would like to start carrying some of this junk around with athletics, if that's okay.
Yeah, I will use diplomacy to.
Oh my god!
Julukesh is
Another
crushing
nat
it.
20!
No, that was a 19, but it was a crit success.
Julukesh grabs a bunch of the packs, and misunderstanding that he's supposed to lay out one thing, he goes and just lays out all the sites in incredible speed.
All right, come on, up and on him.
Alright, Dr. Snacks is going to attempt a crafting check. Let's see what happens. Oops,
You're
fails.
rolling hot today, man.
So with that, you all go to get stuff set up, but Julukesh took everything and ran away with it, at being a little bit too encouraging. But after the first hour, you do have most of it set up. So if you'd like to try for a second round, we're looking for 1 more success in the second round to get everything all set up.
I'm gonna go up.
Yulukesh weeps. Just like I'm in the field.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
And
Ask him why he's carrying all the fake weights, because clearly.
And just cracking
No.
jokes and just trying to be as helpful as possible. If necessary, if people need to move from place to place a little bit faster, he can muck with time a little bit, creating a quantum field.
Come on, Blackjack.
with that, you do manage to get everything laid out. You can now go and calibrate the boundary markers to establish the network position. To do so, you can either use acrobatics to make minor tweaks to the marker positioning, computers or infosphere lore to program the network itself, or piloting or survival to calculate optimal alignments.
What was the thing for acrobatics?
To make minor tweaks to the network marker positions.
Okay. This could use like some tweaks. Let me take a look. It's gonna try acrobatics. Ooh, 19.
Ebel roll up his sleeves and don't worry, I got this. He's actually a decent pilot.
Looking good so far.
All right, Dr. Snacks is going to start sniffing around just to see if there's anything out of the ordinary. And go.
Can I use media lore instead of infosphere lore? Is that close enough?
Yeah, I think that's close enough. You certainly know about networks, and you can optimize. You're used to optimizing signal transmissions for all of your streams, so give it a shot. And I'll say with the bonus of using an ingenious lore that itself is a success. And with that, you manage in the 3rd hour to get the program itself or the network up and running. With an hour left, being very, very happy with yourselves, you decide, well, let's go for the bonus here, and we can perform a tech check to ensure that everything's working. We can use acrobatics or athletics to test how much the markers can shift without compromising the network, computers or thievery to find errors in the programming, deception, stealth to attempt to fool the boundary markers, or perception to discover gaps in the coverage.
I'll try to find some errors with thievery. For some reason, I'm an accomplished thief. Let's see. Thievery. Maybe not.
Ooh.
Come on, I got it.
At this point, you've certainly earned a hero point if you'd like to re-roll that one.
You know what? Seeing as other people have failed already, maybe I will try it. Why not? Let's try a hero point.
Oh, the
wow.
curse hits.
Hero
That
point
is,
working as intended.
That is a hero point working as intended, yeah.
It's okay, we can still get 2 critical
It
successes.
must either be the same roll or a 1. Those are your 2 options for hero points.
Yep. Let's. Oh yeah, this is tracking beautifully.
Ed will
Dr.
use a hero point.
There we go.
Hey!
Nicely done.
I will tempt fate as well.
Oh, there we go. So up to 3.
What was the option for athletics? What am I doing on that one?
You're nudging the markers a little bit to see if you can compromise the errors.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go up and just like lift it up and move it like 6 inches, even though they're heavy. Oh,
There we go. And with that,
Well done.
you all decide that you want to excel at this particular mission, pulling everything out. Yep. You do manage to install the network, as well as doing a full tech check. With that, you report back to Zenzi, and he's like, "You did what? All of that? No, really?
Yeah, we even tested the thing.
That's incredible. This was unexpected. You deserve an extra reward." So with that, he's like, hold on a second. Let me see what I can get for you here. And he leaves into sort of the buildings, and he comes back a couple of minutes later. I hope this is sufficient. And he offers you jump jet armor upgrade,
Oh,
Ooh. Wow.
as well as
That's
because you did the check. You know what? This is out of my personal stash. And he offers you a commando serum.
That's awesome.
oh, that's cool.
Oh, I used to take some of this stuff before they made it illegal in the sport, but well, I'm not on the clock anymore. Sure.
So with that, he says, "Well, I guess you're ready to go on ahead and try and find an appropriate path to the wreck of the Returned."
well, yeah, definitely. And then he kind of looks confused. Where do we start? Where do we start the journey again, Finn?
Well, with that, to find an appropriate path, you can either try Akaton lore, or piloting to navigate, survival to sense direction, or you can try nature or perception to try and find the right direction.
I think Julius would try to navigate using piloting.
Well, so would Ed.
Fucking-
And he didn't do so well.
We're just fighting. We're just fighting for the wheel. Can more than one person roll the same?
Everybody
thing?
can.
Oh, no,
Everyone
it's
gets one check at this, and only one of you actually needs to succeed.
cool.
Yeah,
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
try
Eb is too
piloting as
busy
well.
trying to position his camera to actually be helpful here.
Do not no com units on the wheel. You made me fail too.
But no, you don't understand. It's a bit. You see, in the movie that I'm critiquing, they have the camera mounted to the wheel so that when they turn the ship, the camera spun. It was really awful. I was trying to do a bit.
Dr. Snacks looks at both of you. He says, "You sound like my 2-year-old twins arguing over losing over video games. Pay attention." He starts looking for a
What?
route to go through.
With that, three of you argue, and Dr. Snacks just starts leading the way, almost silently, almost stoic. And you continue to argue as Dr. Snacks adeptly gets you along the way. You seem to be on the right path at the very least.
He has experience hurting kids. Having 12 kids is not an easy feat for the. Yep. He's like, "Come on, get along."
With that, what is everybody doing
He's
as
poking me.
their exploration activities?
Ooh, great question.
Do we
I-
have a? Oh, go ahead.
I will go with searching.
I will scout.
Okay.
Ooh. Please post so that we can the effect. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ebel, I guess nothing else for him to do if we already get somebody scouting. He's not very good at searching, but
We can trade because I can defend too. I have a little shield. Trade?
no, I'm also not good at. I think Ebel just be detecting magic, just keeping his eyes open for, anything magical.
But through the camera, like only looking through
Yeah.
the camera.
It's a special filter.
I'll defend then.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh wait, I don't have a shield.
Wanna trade then? I defend and you scout.
Sure.
All right.
Okay. So with that, from Dr. Snacks, can I get a blind perception check? And from Eb,
Of course.
can I get a blind, whichever of the magical, whichever the one of the four magical,
Provisions.
yeah.
Are witch warpers not trained in occultism at all? You only get the precog skill?
No, they don't get a default training. They only get the. I guess you have to. Yeah, it's like the wizard. No, it's not like the wizard.
Is there any exploration activity that uses deception? I don't think there is.
No.
Yeah, kind of what I'm best
Somebody in
at.
the chat. Somebody in the chat can correct me here.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just do searching instead if you'd prefer. And roll perception.
I mean, I'm untrained, but I'm not bad at nature.
Blind, please.
Oh.
So with that, you blunder forward into a rock canyon. Thanks to the wonderful paying attention and arguing, Dr. Snacks and Eb don't notice that all of a sudden the wind around you seems to start to pick up.
Snacks gets like sand in his whiskers, and Mouse starts like spitting out like, "Hey, sandy over here."
Well, when did it get so sandy?
Did not mean to do that. Can I get everyone please to roll for initiative?
Ooh.
Oh, fun.
Initiative.
There's the first nat 1.
9.
It's just initiative.
And
It's good initiative.
as initiative is breaking out, and we realize something is afoot, Eb realizes that he should probably not he should probably drop the act.
Snack is like, ah! They're trying to give you a heart attack over here!
Did you get a haircut?
A little bit.
So with that, and a natural magical storm appears in the area with a crack of thunder and lightning. It seems a little bit magical. I need you all to make a reflex save.
Oh no. Here we go.
So Eb, you take
failed.
3 points of electrical damage. Julukesh, you take 6. Ambrose, you take 3. And Blackjack, you take 3. Nobody, however, is dazzled.
Kazap. And this is why I wasn't too bothered about my chat image being broken.
Dr. Snacks, you're the first to act.
Alright. We're in the middle of a storm that's very violent, and what can I do at this point?
If you'd like, you can attempt to recall knowledge on the weather, nature, survival, any of the magical techniques would sort of let you at least have an idea of what's going on.
Alright, I will roll survival if that's okay, so I'm going to
Sure, give me a blind survival check.
Yep, here we go.
You are not sure what's going on. You think that this is probably abnormal. If you'd like to try a check to try and disable it, if you're trained in a particular skill you think might be useful, you can give it a shot, but you're doing it blind.
Would praying hard enough work? Considered a valid check?
You're not sure. You give me a blind check to see what happens.
Alright, here we go. Dr. Snacks is going to pray as hard as he can.
And with that, you see Dr. Snacks sort of bow his head, start muttering, and some of the lightning seems to abate a little bit.
Alright, that is my turn.
Okay, with that, a creature bursts out of the ground from the side.
Oh, yeah, I didn't actually. I hit the wrong button. I'm used to just hitting the roll all button, so I just need to.
So it burrows under next to you and it pops up. I need Eb and Blackjack to make reflex saves. Blackjack, you're fine. Eb, you are knocked prone. But that is the creature's turn. Eb, you're up.
Right. Well, let's start by standing up. Get my effects panel back so I can see what effects I'm under. And then we're gonna cast shield and then drop my quantum field on top of everybody, we should make a note to make an effect for some of these quantum fields. But Precog's quantum field is enemy creatures that use a move action inside it take a -5 foot status penalty to speeds during that action, and
Everyone
all
else gets
allies, yeah, everybody else gets a +5 status bonus to speed
Cool.
move actions. So, yep, a little bit faster. Has warp
Amazing.
time just a little bit to help us out. And it's all 3 of my actions.
Sounds good. So, with that, you hear another rumbling underground,
I knew it.
and a second creature bursts out from underground. Don't worry, it took its speed penalty. It just happens to have a really good burrow speed. So I need everybody except Julukesh to make a reflex save. Eb, used to it? You mean you stay standing? Dr. Snacks
Ooh.
and Blackjack, you barely even notice that this has gone on. But that will end the creature's turn. The thunderstorm around you starts to roil again. Okay, and so with that, a lightning.
Somebody had a good point. Somebody had a good point, which is that we're supposed to be previewing the system, and we're not actually seeing anything other than the maps. You want to show off the CSS on the character sheet at least?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that'd be a good idea, yeah. Well, I think this... Oh, no, never mind.
There's all of our actions.
Yes, here's our Starfinder CSS. So we've got theming for the sheet here. Yeah, I think they look real nice.
Yeah.
As for that, like everything else, really still does look like Pathfinder, like the actual interface and everything. If you haven't seen like how Pathfinder handles like area fire and auto fire, that's all the same under the hood. When you have Anachronism installed, it has the skills there. Just
We will get to see it in a moment.
Yeah, I think.
The blackjack.
yeah.
Too many screens. Where's... Well, I won't show off, like... I wonder, can I open Warped Weather, the actor? Show off. So, the hazard sheets aren't completely changed yet, but you can see some of the colorations changed. The header's not. But everything else is sort of in the correct theming.
Yeah, and we've spent, I think the last week has really been spent on getting the build to actually build. But this is open source. Anybody can go build this. Just be aware that it is, alpha. There's going to be some jank.
Well, here I can show that. Target to Kale and fire off a lightning bolt from the sky. So you can see that it was purple. Lightning strikes you for 3 points of damage.
Hey, we're just previewing the system. You don't actually need to hit him, right?
Yeah. It's preview damage.
Just for that.
Yeah.
Another lightning bolt will strike down, but miss Blackjack. And the last one will strike down at Julukesh, but Julukesh sees it coming and is able to avoid it without...
I previewed it.
Julukesh, you're up.
All right. All right. Quick question is, am I able to stand here or here? I see some elevation that, I don't know if...
You could stand here, like you couldn't quite stand, like he's popped out of the side of the wall, but you could stand beside Dr. Snacks, but you could get the southern one, that guy down there, he's out of the earth, so you could definitely get to the square in behind without too much trouble, just squeezing in behind the cliff wall.
All right. Yes.
You do have a 5-foot
Julikesh.
right now, so.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Julikesh will use, let's see, has a nano edge rapier out, just a thing, Starfinder weapon, I suppose. All right, I'm no longer raising shield. That goes away. And Julikesh is an operative. I don't know if I said that. Normally aiming with guns and that kind of long range stuff. That isn't really his style. He's more of a striker. That's also his position on the Brutarist team, a striker. And so he's going to use mobile aim. He gets to stride and then aim, and because he's a striker, he can use a melee weapon, a one-handed melee weapon instead of a gun to aim. So just aiming with the rapier as he moves along. Gonna move over here, and then at the same time during that movement gets to aim, and then he will make a strike with the rapier.
He edges along, slicing across the top of the drill worm. Roll damage.
Oh yeah. All right. Some aim as well. 8 damage.
It's bleeding out very heavily. You think that it's felled, but it is barely standing up. You have 2 actions remaining.
All right.
Or 1 action remaining.
1 action. Last action, he will go ahead and use another. Instead of a rapier attack, he will attack with a claw. He's got an agile claw attack that he'll use. That is a critical hit.
You sweep through, scraping up the chest of the creature. It splits into 2. Roll critical damage to feel good about yourself as you take away its 1 remaining hit point.
Well, 12 damage as you slash across its back. That's,
with that,
Judicash's turn.
The blood seeps into the ground. The creature descends into the ground, slightly into the burrowed hole that it created. But you feel good about yourself.
Oh yeah, I feel good. That's it.
Another one burrows from out under the ground. Blackjack, you turn your head to see a bunch of teeth being fired at your skull. A couple of them glance across the side of your face, scratching you for 1. Another spray of teeth come to the north against Mr. Snacks, but seeing what had happened, dodges out of the way successfully. Blackjack, it's your turn.
So the weapon situation, I probably wasn't carrying my weapons at this point, right? So I would need to draw.
Up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, because you were searching, so.
Yeah. So I'll spend an action to draw, and then I'll step back and attack this new one to come. I'd say, you get that one. I'll get this one over here. And it's this big chainsaw-looking thing, from what I can tell.
You chainsaw into the creature, roll damage.
Sorry, I had the wrong one targeted, but
They're the same. You see a bunch of scores across the chest of the creature. It kind of regrets popping up and firing off some of its teeth.
I always regret firing off my teeth.
Dr. Snacks, the lightning storms all around you. There's a giant mod creature in front of you, and you've just had some teeth fired at your skull. What would you like to do?
He's like, well, this isn't very ideal, is it? He is going to, first of all, see he's surrounded. Well, no time for the present, so he's going to target. He's going to start praying, as he's going to cast a spell. First time testing this. Bludgeoning. We're going to go slashing. So let me roll the damage. And it'll be these two guys.
The first one is able to dodge out of the way, takes half the damage. Second one is less successful and takes full damage. You manage with the second blast to hit exactly where Blackjack had just sawed open, exposing the fleshy insides of the creature. It sinks back into the hole it emerges from.
You're right, and then we are going to, as our last action, I see that, Eb, you doing okay over there, buddy?
Cough.
Alright, he is going to transfer vitality. We're going to give you 5 hit points back.
Oh, I just realized all of our links inside localization files are going to need to be fixed.
Yep, I'll do a PR after this.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. 'Cause I think we only changed the links in content, not in the localization files.
Yep. Alright, so that should give you 5 HP, and that is my turn.
Eb, you feel a little bit better now that you've got your hit points back. Angry creature in front of you, storm ranging around you. What would you like to do?
Well, let's take care of the obvious problem, because Eb's not really equipped to handle... he's a witch warper and all, but like he's not really equipped to handle magical problems like that. But this he can take care of. So he is going to cast... Well, first off, he's going to step, and then cast Injury Echo. And let's go with... looks like Piercing is probably the... the best choice here. I think everybody's dealing piercing damage, or can deal piercing. So, yeah, go ahead and make that will save.
Critical failure.
Not particularly critical damage, unless you want to double dice.
That's enough.
But if it takes piercing damage, it'll take an additional 1d4 bleed.
Well, you've got one action left.
Nope.
Oh, you stepped away. Got
And
it.
then cast. Yeah.
Got it.
And my quantum field vanishes as I didn't sustain it.
Okay, so if any of us deal piercing to that creature, it takes bleed, right?
Yes.
Cool.
So with that, the creature is really upset. It's going to try and take a bite at Dr. Snacks, but misses. It'll turn its head towards Eb, fire off some teeth, and then it'll turn its head a little further towards Julikesh, having a totally useless round.
You gotta stop shooting your teeth, man.
Actually,
That is...
it'll be just easier if I do. Who doesn't the weather attack? The weather does not attack. We'll say Eb this time. 1, 2, 3. So lightning once again fires down from the sky. Missing Dr. Snacks. Missing Blackjack. And missing Julikesh. Seems like that initial prayer weakened it rather strongly.
Abby just yells at this guy, "We know your tricks, old man!"
Julikesh, you're up.
All right. Is he able to stride here all right without
No, he can't.
issue?
Any of the
City,
three bottom ones, unfortunately, not there. Because this guy's actually sticking out of the hillside. He's not up out of the ground.
Ah, okay. How high is this little cliff? Would I be able to climb it?
You could. It would be difficult, though. It's about 15 feet high.
Oh, okay. That's just multiple turns of climbing, probably.
Yeah.
Multiple actions climbing. Okay. In that case, I'll just go normal. Let's see. You know what? He will move over here, and so this thing is sticking out of the side of the little cliff, right?
Correct.
Would I be able to kind of like, with tripping, do anything to it? Like, would it fall from the cliff or do anything, or like?
You could make it spill out of the hole onto the ground. You could definitely make it pro.
You know what? I will do that. I will try to do that. So that sounds fun. I have a free hand to do so. So let me try that. Let me get the trip. Let me get the trip action in my bar or in my character sheet. Trip. There we go. Am I able to use it in this build? We will see.
Hey!
I am.
Hey,
But the link is broken.
But the link is broken, as we discovered.
Of course.
I think, like we said, this is an alpha build. It's so I think that that is going to have to go to the code leads, unfortunately, because we're going to need to on build dynamically change where we're pointing links to.
Yeah.
Inside the localization files. God, the localizers for translators are going to love that.
Oh, they're loving every minute of. They're loving every minute of this process.
All right.
Sorry, all of our localization teams.
We love you.
We love you. Yulukesh is going to just runs forward. Could I have made my stride a mobile aim too, since I can do that always?
Yeah, that's not a problem.
So I aim as well. I said do that. Then he grabs with its claw, just sticks it into this creature, just grabbing it as hard as he can, and then just stomps it to the ground. And then with their last action, he's going to use a claw attack because it's agile, which will hit. This will be the aim weapon.
Ooh,
for 11 damage.
You manage to trip it. It rolls its what looks like a head to the side. You aim, you have a clear shot right through. You see brains splatter everywhere. As the creature just sort of falls out of the hole and slides onto the ground in sort of a gross little pile.
Ed moves a tentacle in front of his camera. Look, man. Like, I gotta stream this stuff later.
Hey, you're the one who made it bleed. You see that stream over there? That's you.
No. I said piercing.
So,
that's true. Sorry, that was me.
Scream, you better sanitize that content. If my kids see any of this and have nightmares, I'm personally holding you all responsible.
Yep. Hey, why are we still on initiative?
I get that a lot.
A hazard. Hazard.
We're just arguing in a thunderstorm.
So Blackjack,
I don't get it. I don't get how killing the worm didn't kill the storm. That's weird.
As the argument's going on, what would you like to do?
Well, you look at your set of actions, so that's turn.
So if you'd like to try and understand the storm, nature, survival, in theory, anything magical, you saw that religion seemed to work, to try and recall knowledge about what's going on.
Is that for Blackjack specifically or anyone?
It'll end up being for anyone, but we're still in initiative, so.
Okay. So then Fraga is muted.
Oh, sorry. That's my bad. I'll do... I don't have anything this stat. So can I do society, I guess, to see if I heard any stories of this on the infosphere?
Sure, go for it. Unfortunately, you don't really recognize what's going on. If you'd like, you can try and do something with a trained skill to get rid of the weather as just a shot in the dark.
Sure. I'll use diplomacy, I guess, to bargain with the weather. That doesn't seem like it should work. So
It really doesn't. you, you convince the weather that it should stop. You see lightning continue to arc. Dr. Snacks, you're up.
can I hunker down in the underneath the cliff wall as well, or is it not?
No, you're sort of out of actions because it'd be one and then two.
All right, Dr. Snacks is going to again. He's gonna go pray to Elariru again, like basically prostrate himself, and then here we go.
Yeah, and with that, you manage to pray, and the weather itself ends up abating. Another quick zap of lightning, and you hear everything get calm. It seems a little bit strange what was going on here. That weather definitely wasn't right. If anyone would like to attempt to identify magic.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay, with that, Eb, you immediately understand that the weather here definitely was magical. Almost certainly was due to this wreck of the Returned. It is an anomaly that was spawned by the wreck. I feel bad because you got a nat 20, so I want to give you more information, but it's really not that exciting. The creatures, the drill worms that you saw, they normally consume materials in the substrate, but they turned violent because of the weather. They're normally pretty passive.
Eb just lets everybody know this as though he was like some expert in this.
You certainly pulled
and
that
not
off.
just a lucky guess.
With that, you've now found a path that will successfully take you there. Meeting that objective, you return back to the base camp to report in.
Ooh, we should take care of some of these wounds. Do you think we have enough time for that?
You certainly do, because you've got the sort of hour where you're going to walk back now that you've got a route mapped out. So feel free to go and heal yourselves up. When you return back, Zizenzi gives you some exciting news. Because of your exceptional teamwork, you're the first group to be done. As such, I'm going to give you the singular honor of investigating some debris newly discovered by a recent geotechnical scan. I think the debris is probably part of the wreck that broke off from the main body. It's several miles away from the rest of the wreck, so you'll be the first to explore the site. With that, if everyone would like to healed for 231 damage. Well done. If everyone would like to heal themselves up, I will encourage everybody on the live stream to head off and go and make a couple more donations. And for everyone else, let's have about a 10-minute break. So be back at, let's say, 11:20. So thanks, everyone, and we will see you all shortly.
Thank you, thank you.
Is it okay? Got it working just in time.
Yeah. Hopefully that brings everyone's audio back as well, because I had to mute you manually.
Audio.
Can
I
everybody
am
hear
producing
us?
audio.
I guess.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're good. So the
Cool.
group of you immediately depart after healing up, and you hike out to this site that's been identified. In front of you, you see a pile of debris that's constructed of strange metals. It's buried deeply into the earth. What you see visibly here is nearly 60 or 70 square feet and extends 15 feet into the air. A pair of small breaches in the back near where you're standing provide access into the debris down beneath the earth. Smaller pieces of metal and debris litter the surrounding area. The walk here was uneventful. For the two people who were searching, give me blind search checks, please.
Can the stream see? So I don't know if I'm delayed, but I still see the stream movie back screen. But maybe I'm
I think
delayed.
you're pretty delayed then, yeah.
Oh yeah, I was delayed. Holy crap! Look at this.
My stream's only like 5-6 seconds delayed, but yeah, that's a pretty long one there for you.
So,
Yeah.
Dr. Snacks, you discover the corpse of two large fish-like creatures with armored faceplates that are sort of stuck in the sand nearby.
Oh my! Oh my! What is that?
And I will say, for the sake of it, because I feel bad because you did get a critical success, Eb, you immediately sense in this area the debris has the same magical signature as the warped weather hazard. Anyone who would like to investigate the corpse that was found by Dr. Snacks, you can attempt a nature or an Akaton lore check.
Could I do maybe medicine to see how it died?
You can do that, yes.
Cool.
Ooh. Dr. Snacks will attempt the medicine check.
Dr. Snacks, you look at the corpse itself. You determined that it was injected with a substance that killed it after a failed or unstable transformation. Knowing that, if anyone would like to search around to see if there's any remnants of this, feel free to make a perception or survival check. Yeah, Blackjack, Ebb, you both find a pair of broken syringes nearby. Anyone who would like to examine the syringes can attempt an Arcana, Nature, Occultism, or Religion check.
Julius takes a nap.
Really?
Yeah, Dr. Snacks, you managed to figure out the syringes here were also magical or contained something that was magical in nature. You think that learning anything more about this would require a full med bay and diagnostic equipment. It's something you really don't have with you.
Snacks is going to grab like a little bag and then just put the syringe away and says, "Careful, don't get poked by this."
So with that, you take a quick look around and you determine the only point of ingress is a breach here in the back, which leads down into Earth-like slick caverns. They're big enough for up to large-sized characters to squeeze through. They don't require a skill check or anything. As soon as you're ready, you can navigate into the breaches and descend 20 feet down.
Yeah, before we do that, Ed is gonna, focus the camera on himself with the dead fish in the background and hold up the broken syringe and say, "Remember, kids, don't do drugs. Unless they're reputable drugs from my sponsor."
Oh my
Speaking
gosh.
of drugs, who's holding that commando serum from before? Should probably get
you
that
are.
in order. I'd love to take it. But technically speaking here, I was gonna bring it up before and I forgot. I wasn't able to take stuff from the party stash before. Was anyone able to do so, or
No,
do we need the GM to do it?
Yeah.
I think maybe you need to give us the stuff, TMun, if you can. I'd love to have that commando serum on me, and maybe one of the hypopen.
Let me see. I wonder if it's...
I think if you give us ownership of the party, maybe
of the party actor.
Yeah, I think that'll do it.
Configure ownership. Okay.
Everybody
Try
else
now.
can take a med patch. Eb already
There
has
we-
one. I don't know
there
who
we go,
wants to
thank you.
jump jets, but Eb can be pretty mobile if he needs to. I think Dr. Snacks, you're the one trained in medicine. You should have a med kit already.
Yes, I do.
My
Yeah.
armor doesn't have upgrade slots, so has to be someone
Oh.
else.
I already have a basic environmental protection and a filtered rebreather. Ooh, we should show that. Well, people already, if they're playing Anachronism, they should already see how upgrades look in the system, right?
I mean, we can show it
I
off.
like the attachment.
Yeah.
I can do it if you want. Or do you want to do it for me, Tim? So you can show it off on stream?
Sure. And pop open Blackjack.
It's definitely not
Yeah,
because I
that-
don't know how to do it. So
Yeah, does Blackjack have an armor with upgrade slots that could take the jump jets?
I didn't move the jump jets over. Hang on.
Yep. So we do have.
It'll say it in the script. It'll say it in the description.
Yeah, the description has upgrades one. So
Okay.
yeah, put the jump jet into.
Yeah. So he has. Yeah.
Okay, give me a sec.
Yeah, so he's got an upgrade slot, and then we just need to open up the party sheet and pull the jump jet over.
I did that already.
Okay. Then change the equip
There we go. Select attached.
to attached. Yep. Attach it to the freebooted armor. And there you go.
Nice.
So it doesn't add the jump jet action to your sheet because we don't have a way of cleanly granting actions on the equip of items yet. Yeah, we can do conditions, but we can't do other effects or actions or anything like that. Yeah.
So with that, you descend down into the darkness.
As we descend into the darkness, Yologesh puts on his sunshades to make it even darker. Mostly
I
to
am
I have a
regretting.
That has a flashlight? Is that acceptable?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if it's like a tablet flashlight. It's like tiny, or if it's like.
Yeah, the comm unit flashlight, like it's a personal light, so it's 5 feet bright.
5 foot
10
radius.
feet. We should probably have an effect for that actually.
Sure
And
should.
here, I will make one real quick.
It's already in there.
Oh, it's already in there?
Yeah, it's basically if you have to hold it, and then when you hold it, you'll get a toggle on the action sheet, and you just basically and it'll pop it up
Oh. Okay, so we're doing it like
like a torch.
akin to torch. Which I guess makes sense. It's not a timed effect. Like we should probably change torches to be an effect since they last an hour. But all right. So yeah, everybody's got their
Mhm.
I mean, I can. Like, I have done so much rule element coding at this point that I can do a lot of nonsense live. Oh, speaking of doing stuff live and I'll give it a little preview. I got the next Battlezoo Year of Mysteries stuff working in Starfinder already.
Nice.
Is the entrance?
I need to refine the build process because a lot of it was make it, see that everything's broken, fix that, make it, see that everything's broken. But I will eventually have a tool that will let me get the rest of the Battlezoo modules ported over to Starfinder, and I'm going to use that as a sort of test bed for making a tool that will make it very easy for other module creators to move their content over. No promise on an ETA on that. But yes, Battlezoo, I will reveal this now. I don't think Steven has mentioned it at all, but because I told him yesterday, like last night at like 11 p.m., that Battlezoo Year of Mysteries will support Starfinder 2E.
Yep.
By the way, is the entrance from the south or from the east here?
The entrance
Yes,
is from the
yeah.
east, so you've come down and you've come into this room. As you enter the room, it smells, and not in a good way. I don't think. Does anybody have
bad.
imprecise scent?
I
I
I
don't
did
think
not
so.
take. I did not go long snout Yosoki this time around. Curse me!
Yulukesh takes out a hygiene kit and starts cleaning himself a little bit, thinking maybe he smells.
So with that, you can see a little bit. The area that you're in, it looks like a large amount of this spaceship has been crushed from above. So there's a couple places that you can sort of go. All the walls between are sort of thin. So you'd have to treat it as sort of difficult terrain to kind of squeeze through and not get cut up. Otherwise, it seems relatively open and exposed. So you've sort of entered the first room. What would you like to do?
First, I think we need to. I need to give you a blind perception check, right?
For
Searching.
Oh yeah, if you'd like.
Yep, here we go.
Yulukesh will keep a guard up with a shield.
So Dr. Snacks, you sense that north is the right way to go, and that the smell itself is coming from the south, and you should probably get away from it.
Is it like a chemically smell?
Yes, it's a very chemical smell.
I'll go up with Ebb and kind of try to be the point.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got my weapon in one of my hands for sure, and my flashlight in the other.
Yulukesh will forego the flashlight for now.
Actually, let me check. There's one natural one rolling to a natural 20, isn't there? So with that, Dr. Snacks, the exact opposite of what I said is true. You smell and note that there are two barrels up to the north, and you caution everyone from getting within 5 feet of them.
Oh.
Yeah, he's basically going to say, "Stand back! Don't touch that!"
We don't notice. We don't notice that it's getting worse as we get closer.
With that, after Dr. Snacks points this out, to try and deal with this, you can try a crafting, nature, piloting, or thievery check.
Yulukesh would try thievery.
Okay, there we go.
Nice!
Quits piloting, I mean.
Yeah. Eb, you realize that you can just grab some dirt from the entrance where you sort of came in, and by throwing it on top of the barrels, it'll probably neutralize this material. It is sort of this toxic leaking stuff that's used in Star Drive engines. You're very, very familiar with it now that you get a look at the container, and you're just like, oh, yeah, the soil in here will react with this, take care of the fumes, absolutely no problem.
Yeah, you want to shovel it on, I guess.
Nice.
And yeah, we could probably do with brushing up how this light actually looks, but also Foundry's light blending kind of blows out lights when you have 3 of them overlapping like this.
Does that make it safe to go forward then?
Yeah.
Or do we still want to go?
So you see, there's a path to enter to the north and a path to go to the west.
And were these the source of the smell, like now that they're like neutralized, or is it more? Is there more smell coming?
The smell's all gone now. You're good.
Cool. All right, which way?
So you see another room to the north that's enterable, and then a hallway that heads to the east. The path to the west ends up being blocked. The side is just sort of crushed in. Sorry, I got that backwards. To the west, you can go. To the east, the wall's crushed in. To the north, it appears that there's a room.
Could we try to listen in on the path that's blocked to see if there's anything on the other side?
Sure. Give me a blind perception check.
Cool. Just press my lizard ears to the rubble.
You press your ears to the rubble. You hear a little bit of a rumble as through a crack a little bit of earth comes in. You feel like beyond the wall is simply just dirt, and that looking at it, the side of the ship has been crumpled in. There's nothing through that passage, and there's nowhere to go.
All right. Well, I suppose east it is then. Or west.
North.
So, entering the room to the north, it seems like this room, it suffered greatly from the crash. All of the stuff in here was thrown and smashed against the wall. It looks like this room was originally used to store materials, components, and other valuable items. If you'd want, you guys can spend 10 minutes to sort of dig around and see if there's anything useful.
I'd like to dig around.
We can. I believe Ebb maybe hears something.
Oh, you can ignore
With
that. Those guys should be invisible right now.
Okay. Because imprecise hearing striking again.
Yeah. This is what happens when I throw things together. Yeah, so searching around the room, you find a couple of things as you sort of go. First, Ebb, sort of prodding around in that pile there to the north, you manage to pull out a cellular stimulant spell amp.
Okay. You might move the stream view up a bit.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Sorry, let me just grab the compendium. So here we go. It's one cellular stimulant spell amp. So there we go.
Right.
Blackjack, you find a jump spell amp.
Ooh.
Let's see. There we go. Julukesh, you're looking for something that's actually useful, unlike this. And you find yourself 2 commercial batteries.
Ooh, nice.
And finally, Dr. Snacks, you managed to pull out 20 projectile ammo.
Oh, nice. Does anybody want an extra ammo?
I have a bunch. I suppose I could use more. I'll take 5 or 10, whatever the stack is.
I'll take one of the batteries for my my chainsaw here, and I like hold it. Show everyone.
So spell amps are like spells, and you don't actually need to cast the spell,
Like
the
scrolls,
it's just
right?
the effect.
They're not scrolls. They're they're injections that. So you essentially inject the spell amp and then gain the benefit of the spell. Yeah.
Yeah, because anyone
like
can use them.
It's like a scroll that anyone can use, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's cool.
They're Starfinder version of potions, essentially.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyone want to take the jump?
Well, I have the boots, so I feel like I should take them.
Julukesh, you want to take that so you can be a little bit more mobile in case we get, stuck in like canyons again?
Yeah, sure. I'll take more drugs.
Yeah.
We're having a very good stream. So with that, after about 10 minutes digging around, you feel all very accomplished. Like you managed to get a lot of stuff out of this room.
All right.
Do we have to report this stuff, or
As usual for Starfinders, either you use it or it doesn't. If you use it, you don't report it. Otherwise, you sort of return it, and it gets distributed. So, Eb, you enter the room to the north. Looking around you, everything in there is crushed as well. It looks like it's kind of a dead end.
All right, fine. Yeah, what's
I'll
going
wait for
on over
everyone
here?
to get back and head to the next room.
Blackjack, you enter into a hallway, another room opening up to the west. Directions are hard.
The least.
So as you step into the hall to the west, you
Oh,
see
boy.
on the floor pools of, just on the periphery of your vision, a pool of kind of oily material starts to coalesce. And with that, can I get everyone please to roll initiative?
All right. It's always good when the word coalesce comes up. Initiative. Here we go.
Right, and he just started in his Astrozoan form, so he's gonna drop a quantum field right there to just start everybody out with a speed boost or penalty.
Sounds good. And I'll remind everyone there are 2 free aids that you can use at any time that you like. 2 free critical success aids.
It's from donations. From nice.
So Eb, it's you're up. What would you like to do? You hear Blackjack yelling about oil.
All right, so Eb is gonna move over here, and then I can see something right at the edge of Blackjack's light, and gonna go ahead and cast well, yeah, let's cast Injury Echo. Does this? What am I seeing here?
At the edge of the light that's coming off of Blackjack, you see what looks like a pile of interesting oil.
Looks like the kind of thing that. Yeah, it looks like the kind of thing that, shooting a needle through won't hurt a whole lot. So I'll do Injury Echo and choose Bludgeoning.
It critically fails. You can roll damage.
Nice.
Which... Interesting. I wonder if this is wrong. It's an ooze, but it is not immune to crits.
Being immune to crits does not make you immune to critical failures.
Oh, there we go. That's right. Yeah, so the oil itself, you bludgeon the heck out of it.
And if anybody else deals bludgeoning damage, it'll take bleed. I don't know that oozes can take bleed
You're
damage.
pretty sure that as a GM, I don't have to track that one.
Yeah. Well, nobody has to track it because the system does it for you.
So yeah, I think that is your turn. Dr. Snacks, you're up.
Right. Let's see. So you just injured this guy with bludgeoning damage. Let's see. Oh, oh yes, I can do this. This is exactly 25 feet away from me, so we're gonna do the bludgeoning damage to see what happens. Roll the damage.
The robotic oil was a critical success, and I think we only had one crit to nat 1, and it was already used.
It's okay. We'll take it. So I will go ahead and we're gonna. Who is next on the initiative order? Yukesh, you are gonna get guidanced.
Ooh.
It's my
Cool.
turn.
All right. So, ooze.
So before you go, it's actually there's a bunch of oil, and it's gonna slosh out.
Right, of course.
And it's gonna slosh out beside Blackjack, and it's going to whip out with its arm, try and smack Blackjack, hitting Blackjack for 5 points of damage. And then we'll try and bash Julikesh, who's under a little bit of cover.
That, yeah, even with the cover,
Even
I
with
think
cover.
that'll do it. Yeah. 8 damage. Ugh. Just a lot.
That'll end that oil's turn.
And did it? It took its speed penalty.
Yeah, they're actually surprisingly fast because it's 5
Wow.
feet, right?
Yeah, it's a 5-foot penalty.
This guy back here is going to do a caustic spit, starting with Ebb, who bashed him. That transforms,
Nice.
thanks to the joy of donations, into a nat 20.
Ah!
So you take 4 points of acid damage. It'll then target Dr. Snacks, missing. And then we'll take 1 more pulse forward. That ends its turn. Julikesh, you're up.
All right. Well, as a player, I feel like I know that the precision of the of aiming won't really do anything, but that feels a little dishonest to just not do it just because of that. So I'll aim anyway, because maybe it'll work anyway. So yeah, Julikesh will go for you know what? Instead of going with melee, Julikesh will, because we don't really care about doing the bludgeoning, right? Because it's obviously not gonna bleed. So Julikesh will forego the rapier and will swap it with a seeker rifle. That should have ammo in it already, I would think. And we'll go for an attack with it, and we'll aim first just to see it fail.
Sure.
Because why not? And let's see. Here we go. And
Don't forget guidance.
Yes, I will be using that guidance. Does the ooze have any cover from Blackjack?
Yeah, it'll have cover of +1. If you want, I can
Okay,
drop the
I
cover
will.
effect on it if I can find it.
Yeah, Julikesh will move a little bit into the room.
If you move,
we'll
that's
move, like,
the end of your turn.
No, I have a mobile aim, so I can move and do the stride.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes. So mobile aim and move into the room, aiming at the same time with the seeker rifle that Julikesh took out, and then last action we'll use the attack. Let me see if I can try to. Is there any point that is within 30? Because I want to be within 30 feet. Let's see. Let me just measure something. No point would put me within 30. So you know what? Julikesh will. Even if there's like a row of people, that would still only be like lesser cover, right?
Correct.
Cool. In that case, let's see. And would this be? And this would be 30 feet. Is Julikesh able to move 30 feet back? with the... Because I
Yeah,
have a bonus, right?
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so this right here puts me at 30 feet, which should be enough, or 1 more feet. So I don't have the volley penalty. And now he will attack with Seeker Rifle
That'll hit.
for only 16. That'll be less than 10 damage, or 10 damage. Oh,
It
wow.
takes
Did
all
it
the
take
damage.
the...
Turns out the oil
took-
is not immune to precision damage.
That
Weird.
is crazy. I was just being a silly Billy, and it turns out it took the damage. Don't metagame, kids. Turns out it was the right thing to do all along. All right, that's Shilgash's turn.
And so the oil itself dissociates.
Relatable.
My plan for the rest of the afternoon.
This creature comes forward, smacks Blackjack with its pseudopod for another 5 points of damage. 2 times.
That's in the face, right? He like slaps me.
Yep, and another 6 when he gets to the crotch.
Oh no.
But good news, Blackjack, it's your turn to get some revenge.
Can I do Whirling Strike on both of them? I think I need to
Absolutely,
hit
you
this area
Yeah.
button.
Yep.
And that's there. Hits all 4? Or both of them?
Yep, sure does.
And it's supposed to have a +1
Oh, I feel
bonus to
sad for
that.
you. Because that critical
Well,
failure will take our second, thanks to Donor, up to a critical success. On the plus side, they're now out of. There's no more bonuses other than the players. There's still one 5e style advantage where you roll twice, take higher, and there's still 2 aids that are left. So, unfortunately, your whirling swipe misses. Both they both manage to dodge out of the way. You're just dazed from being slapped around, but that ends the bonuses courtesy of all the donations.
And then I'm gonna use my third action and run away.
Get behind the spellcasters.
Ed, you're up.
All right.
You see a very confused Blackjack run behind you after swinging and hitting nothing.
Yeah. Well, Eb's not gonna let that one. Eb's not gonna let folks get hurt too bad. So he is going to connect to Blackjack's comm unit and just begin his Type 5 stand-up routine.
Very nice.
Healing him for 8 and giving you a status bonus. And then... Yeah, we will keep... I will then sustain the quantum field and keep it where it is so that we get... so that it continues affecting the enemies, I guess.
Right. We're gonna transfer vitality. All right. We're gonna do 5 for Blackjack. So go ahead and heal for 5.
A tight 5.
And then for you, we're gonna transfer vitality again, and we're gonna give Yulikesh another 5. The remaining 5.
Ooh, thank you.
Yep, that taps me up for my vitality network. And next action, we are going to... Yeah, let's make these guys work for it. We're gonna move up to here, and that is the end of my turn.
Okay, it's the oil's turn.
This goes great for Eb, right?
Yes, it does.
Eb, you get slapped in the face with a pseudopod. which critically
No, I don't.
misses. Seeing how Blackjack got slapped around, you anticipate how the oil's going to move, and you easily dodge. So it tries again. That one hits for 3 points of damage. Lukesh, you're up.
Great. Let's see. Lukesh is going to. Let's see. Am I? 1 second, moving my Discord around. Here we go. All right. Lukesh is going to step back a little bit, just to get out of volley range, aiming at the same time. Let's see. Can I get out of volley range? Is a question.
Yeah, you're 25
Right
feet
here.
from. Yeah, you're.
Think like this. Because if I'm exactly 30, I think it applies, right? Let's see. Pretty sure it does. I was gonna reload first of all. And yeah, if I'm 30 feet, that applies. So I need to be 35, like this. So yeah, strides over to the corner here to be 35 feet away from the ooze, and then reloads the rifle, aiming as he moves. And then is gonna shoot. A critical hit.
Oh, I don't think this ooze is going to be very happy.
It is immune to the crits, but not immune to the deadly die.
Yeah.
This
So
is
roll
deadly.
critical damage.
Oh, this doesn't have deadly. Oh, never mind. Well, whatever.
Most Starfinder guns don't actually have deadly.
So you learn not only were you wrong about this particular ooze not being susceptible to precision damage, it also happens to not be immune to crits as you blast the ooze into, well, a pile of now dissociated ooze.
It's very strange.
It's amazing. Starfinder oozes. They hit different. And they're hit different.
All
right, that is going to be...
either that or we don't have it coded in and the ooze trade isn't working.
It's not part of the ooze trade, but...
the ooze trade itself
Not
says,
impossible, I screwed up data entry on it.
It says they tend to have low mental attributes and immunity to mental effects and precision. Doesn't mean they always have it.
Yeah. Also, Injury Echo, despite being a will save, not a mental effect.
So with that...
Pretty solid.
I love it.
Cantrip, I love it. Yeah.
The other ooze comes forward and says hello to Ebb.
Hello, ooze.
Once again, you nimbly dodge out of the way 2 times. Blackjack, you're up. You feel much better now, for the record.
Tumble through works the same way, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll try to tumble through.
Let's see. Yep, you're good.
And then I will try to swing my chainsaw through it. Or sorry, fang blade.
And that will critically hit. Roll critical damage. You power right through, carving the ooze into another splat. The hallway is now slick with robotic oil, but otherwise, that will end our encounter. Well done.
Do we have time to treat
No.
You enter a room.
Amazing.
It looks like it's a technological workshop that was used to repair Magitech robots and create artificial oozes called robotic oils, which were in turn used to lubricate and repair the inside of robotic beings in the wreck. You see tools, raw materials, and pieces of destroyed robots all over the room. In the center of the room, you do notice a couple of things. There's a commercial auto grappler and 50 feet of cable line.
Ebb is gonna use up his med patch here.
gonna take 10 minutes to at least treat lose somebody.
Here, we're getting someone in chat saying the adventure does list them as immune to critical hits and precision, so I guess we got saved by a data entry error.
Hooray!
Alright. We're gonna look at Yulikash first.
Yes, let's make note of that. Thank you, Moon Goddess. XYZ.
Yeah, I was trying to find it in my giant folder of PDFs I have gotten pre-release that I should really organize better.
You and I both. It's been a little while.
Yeah, so that's for you, Lukesh. Yeah, you were in. Alright, next one is going to be for our good friend, Blackjack.
No, they made me take a little course for about oozes for joining the society, and it was all wrong.
Yep.
The second one was mine.
Yep, that second one was yours. And that last one is going to go to our friend Ebb. And Dr. Snack says, stand still! That was refocusing, so my vitality network should be back up to speed.
That is awesome.
Oh, right. I get focus spells. I completely forgot about that.
Yes, yes you do.
Yeah, and during the time I'm gonna be like recording a vlog, just like how this guy didn't slap nearly as hard as number one. Who I didn't come up with a name of him in my backstory, so I'll just call him number one.
So
Hey, are you recording? Do you think I can say hello to my fans?
Yeah.
Looking around the room after grabbing the very obvious commercial auto grappler and the cable, seems like there's nothing else of particular use or interest. There's a hall that departs to the south. You see another room to the south. To the north, once again, everything seems caved in.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the point unless you want to go, Julikash, my friend.
I suppose we can take turns, then I'll take point this time. Yulikesh will raise the shield. Go ahead and defend as he takes point.
Looking to the west, you see that similar to what you found on the east, the wall looks like it's caved in and smashed, and there's no progress, but the room to the south seems opened.
All right. Yulikesh will change the rapier for community flashlight.
As you step in, the room itself looks empty except for the black cloth that covered the doorways. There's smashed pieces of Magitech junk lining the walls, too destroyed from the ship's crash to be properly identified. But Dr. Snacks, if you're doing searching, give me a blind perception check.
Sure.
Yeah, with that, you do see a couple of glowing pieces sticking out from the wreckage. You find yourself a commercial irising shield and 2 tactical incendiary grenades.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Incendiary grenade tactical. So there's 2 of those. And 1 irising shield.
Ooh, what is that? Oh, it's like a retractable one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a buckler.
It's a little different, I think. I think the compact shield is more like the buckler analog.
Yeah, compact shield is the buckler. Irising shield is a retractable shield, but it's got, stats of a buckler, basically. Like, it's, +1 AC instead of +2.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a neat item. If you don't have a shield, it's, nice to have that. Eb's got the shield spell. As for the incendiary grenades,
Maybe the soldier
Anybody-
can use them.
Yeah, I mean, anybody can use them, and since we're level 1, even the spell, like, you know, it's not like the spellcasters are at a disadvantage with
there's no huge penalty.
Yeah, because, like, you know, at level 20, yeah, you don't want to be using too many grenades because spellcasters' class DC isn't great, but, like, level 1, it's, you know, everybody should all basically have 17 as their class DC at this point.
You look, I just took the auto grappler for fun.
Yeah, but Eb's got spells to fall back on, so... Blackjack, you want to take some grenades?
I don't want to take everything, but sure.
Take 'em.
Should I take the shield too?
Yours. Yeah.
I think Julikash has got a shield. Eb can cast the shield spell. I don't know if Dr. Snacks has the shield spell, but...
Yeah, Dr. Snacks has the shield spell. That is like that was non-negotiable.
Yeah. Then, yeah, I think Blackjack's the one without a shield, and, yeah, you know, if somebody wants to take one grenade, somebody takes another. Eb's got...
Sure, I'll take a grenade.
Yeah. Eb's got, you know, long-range spells, so not too worried about.
All right. Cool. All right. Which way do we go now? Continue south?
Yeah, Julikash, you do notice there's an exit to the south end of the hall.
All right. Let's carry on. Julikash will continue with the shield up and be the...
In front of you, you notice a sort of thrumming, humming object. If you'd like to investigate it, it's an Arcana Computers Crafting Occultism or Piloting check.
Julikash could try piloting as well. I know this model.
From your background, you know that this is a Magitech power core of kind of an unknown design. As you get close to take a look at it, a pulse of energy comes out. I need everybody to make a fortitude save.
Oh boy.
Eb, you're fine. Dr. Snacks, you're fine. Julikash, you're fine. Blackjack. The pulse comes out.
Can you see your point on that?
And you feel this wave of energy pass over you. The rest of you look at Blackjack as his hair gets long, and you recognize this as right before he got his haircut last week. That's about how long his hair was. So it seems like Blackjack's been pulsed back in time a couple of days.
Oh.
Eb slaps him on the shoulder. Hey, I know exactly how you feel, buddy.
And with that, the power core in front of you emits a steam of hiss and crumbles into dust. In front of you, you do see, amid the dust of the destroyed power core, a number of blue crystals. There's 4 of them, in fact. They're each the size of your thumb, give or take, and it seems like they crackle with energy. They tug towards each of your weapons, as though trying to bond with them. Anyone who would like to try and figure out what they are, it's an Identify Magic check.
Now, just gotta say, as that inline will need to be fixed. It'll need to be fixed to have actual skills.
Skills.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Identify Magic, much like Recall Knowledge, you need to specify what skill you're doing it with.
Alright,
Yep.
I'm doing a blind religion check. Here we go.
Yeah, Eb, Dr. Snacks, you realize that these are tactical crystallized shock shards, a byproduct of the disintegration of the core and its power operation that's likely incidental. It was never meant to be created, but hey, you know, you've got 4 of them.
Now, I do have to say, as a physicist, if you, in real life, find glowing blue crystals, do not touch them. Real important there. Yeah.
But I want to.
If you find something that the air around it glows blue, run away.
It's just
That's
a little
no good.
Cherenkov radiation. It's still good.
Yeah. What's a little cesium between friends?
Definitely will remember that for the next time I do.
With that, you feel like you've explored the entire inside and you're about ready to head back.
All right.
There wasn't more up here to the
No.
north.
You're all explored out.
Here we go. Dr. Snacks appears to be
Really?
stuck in the ether. I cannot move.
It's fine. We can go back to the surface through the magic of GM powers.
Rakazabra.
As you emerge from underneath, it seems that the pulse of energy had an unexpected secondary thing that happened. It seems to have reanimated those corpses that you were looking at. In front of you, you see two creatures that seem to be floating in the air. As they all turn their head towards you, can I get everybody, please, to roll initiative? I'll remind you that for the purposes of this, you do have 2 free critical aids and 1 free 5e style advantage that you can roll with.
So
the debris in front of you is 15 feet high. It requires an athletics or acrobatic checks to climb up it. All the rubble to the north is difficult terrain. But good news, these things fly, and they're going to come for you.
Well, I am going to drop a warp reality on top of the closest one. Initiative rolls, and we could probably disable our comm unit flashlights as we are coming out there.
Yeah.
Perfect. Even with the 5 feet. Whoops. This guy flies right over and descends 5 feet. But that's his whole turn. Second guy. That'll take 2 moves. And he will randomly target. Mindlessly, he's attracted to our Astrozoan friend. Is going to try and breathe at him. Missing. Eb, you're up.
Alrighty. You know, Tim, if we had thought about this, we could have come up with another new, very stupid turn marker.
Yeah, I thought about that afterwards.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody watched the Abomination Vault speed run, but we had some turn markers that were just top notch.
Yeah, Ezrin, wow.
Yeah. Okay, so Eb is unamused by this thing. Is warp time really one action?
Yeah.
Huh. Cool.
I have the PDF right in front of me.
Yeah. All right. So Eb is going to start by hitting the one that tried to breathe on him with Injury Echo. And let's go with Julikesh. You using your rapier now?
Mm-hmm. Yes, correct.
Well, then we are going to go with Piercing.
Right.
It succeeds. Roll damage.
We'll take half that, and if it takes piercing damage, it takes 1d4 bleed. And then I'm going to
I think
finish
it's only
off.
if it fails the save that
Is
happens.
it if it fails? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
you're
it
right.
fails to save. Yeah.
Okay. Well, fine. That's annoying, but I'm going to finish that off by warping time, and so I'm going to fast forward it. Oh, crap, it's not in my quantum field. Never mind.
Take back that action then.
Yeah, in which case the action is spent sustaining my quantum field and moving it on top of us.
Perfect.
Cool.
Julikesh, you're up.
All right. Shield goes down. All right. Yulikesh will attempt. Are these creatures flying?
They're 5 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm. All right. We will try to aim at them first. I will aim at this lower one that's in front of Yulukesh. And then just keep it simple. We'll try the rapier attack.
That'll hit. You managed
17.
to pierce up into what you think was its belly when it was still alive. Roll damage.
All right. 10 damage with the rapier. And then we'll go with a claw attack for the second one.
You scrape
miss.
across its carapace, unfortunately doing no real damage.
Unfortunate. That is Yulukesh.
Dr. Snacks, you're up.
Dr. Snacks is going to cast a spell. We're going to cast Bless. It's our first action.
Oh, I should
Then,
have
as our I was going to say something, and then I was like, nah, no worries. And then last action, just to keep everybody, make sure that everybody's in range, we are going to cast Shield. And thus ends our turn.
Blackjack, you're up.
You said it was an athletics check to go behind, go up the roll.
Yeah.
Is that? But it's not like difficult movement or anything, right?
It ends up being difficult movement because you're ascending, you're climbing, you're going upstairs. So the first step is essentially free. The next two are difficult terrain, so +5/+5.
Okay, I'd like to go there.
Bonus to speed.
Yeah, and you
That's
should have
possible. Okay, and then it's an athletics check.
yeah, to see if you can actually do it. Athletics or acrobatics. It's just a DC 10, so it's easy. There you go. Yep, you make up behind, no problem.
And then I will do my whirling swipe.
Nice.
And
A crit success and a crit failure.
is that including the +1 from whirling strike swipe? I don't think it does.
Using what? Okay, so the bonus should go up.
Yeah, so it would be harder for them to succeed. So DC's 18. Yeah.
Yeah, DC's 18.
Yep.
Okay, that's just a success and a crit failure.
Nice.
So the one on the top, you carve into it very, very deeply. It takes a lot of damage, but because you carved through it, the one to the bottom, you just sort of give it a little punk, and
So
it takes a little bit of a slice.
the one who fails should be suppressed too because of suppressing fire from the soldier.
Yep.
Until the start of your next turn.
We should
put a note. Yeah.
Can we do a note on the system? Area fire?
We could do oh yeah, I don't think alteration. I think we can do an alteration on the area fire action, nor we can do like ephemeral notes on the save.
That'll be the guy at the top who crit failed. He's suppressed, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Suppressed, yep.
Okay, that is done.
What type of penalty is the field?
5-foot status to speed.
Okay, so they don't stack with suppressed.
No, but they're also not moving, so it's less important.
Yeah.
It doesn't stack, but the suppressed is minus 10 foot.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, still circumstance penalty to attack rolls at least.
Yes.
So Julikesh, the creature is going to attempt to grapple you.
Ooh, doesn't do it. That is just a failure, not a crit fail.
Frustrated by that.
I think you also
rolled with my bonus.
Yeah.
What's
its bonus
you rolled that 2.
Is 2 more. So it's a 10.
Okay.
Which I don't think works.
Yeah, no, just the same.
Then it will try and smash you with its armored crest. While turning its head to the north and trying to bite, hitting Ebb for 8 points of damage.
Ooh.
Ouch!
And that'll end its turn. This guy here is going to try and grapple Blackjack.
Ooh.
Oh.
And then it is going to use a
Hang on,
pummeling.
is that oh, this is the other way. The burst of strength is if I'm the one that's doing the grappling and fail. Okay, never
It
mind.
then proceeds to fly up 30 feet
Oh.
and drops you.
Oh boy.
Can it fly up 30 feet?
That's the move it can do. Well, I guess technically no.
It has a minus 10-foot status penalty to speed, and
so yeah,
flying
let's say
up
it only flies up 20.
Yeah, flying up is difficult terrain.
Yeah, it has a specific. It has a very specific move that it does. But I will reduce the height by 10 feet, so it only flies up 20, which is 25 feet. However, the surface where Blackjack is 15 feet. So it's up. So it drops it, and Blackjack, you fall 10 feet. So you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage and fall prone. And then it'll dive back down to where it was.
Oh,
which actually
so
turns out not to be as bad as it could have been.
Yeah, so according to that one, it like after it does the grab, it attempts to reposition with those results instead of the normal ones, right?
Yeah, so it still has to make another check to reposition.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Rewind.
Let's see. Nope, that
Get
definitely doesn't
Blackjack
work.
selected, but yeah.
It won't matter. The modifier is 3 different. It's not enough to even succeed on Blackjack. So never mind. No damage to Blackjack. What a confusing
So I'm
ability.
grabbing, but no.
So instead, it's pissed off. It's just going to try and bite Blackjack.
No.
Which unfortunately misses. Just scrapes across Blackjack's armor. That'll end the creature's turn. Eb, you're up.
We have remind us, we have 2 aids in D&D Advantage that we can use?
2 aids, 2 critical success on aids automatically, thanks to the power of streamers, and one roll done with 5e style advantage.
We should make sure to use those before the end.
All right.
I'll definitely use one of those on my turn.
So Eb is going to target the one up top that is currently restraining Blackjack, and I'm going to be very authoritative and pull out a newspaper from somewhere, and looks like Ambrose and me have swapped on. There we go. Could be very authoritative, pull out a newspaper and swat it on the nose and say, "Drop it."
A dog. Bad dog.
Unfortunately, it is a mindless corpse, so it definitely does not work.
Fine. All right. In that case, I will cast Warp Time, and I'm going to hit myself with some temp HP because that bite hurt. Yeah.
Sounds good. Julikesh, you're up.
Awesome. Julikesh will use Julikesh will use mobile aim to get to would I be able to flank from here despite like the height difference?
Yes.
Cool. All right, so yeah, Yulukesh is going to stride over here, aiming at the same time on this reanimated corpse of a creature. Then he will. Let's use that. Let's see, which one do I need to use? Let's stack stuff. Yulukesh will use the power of giving to get that that critical aid on this next attack.
Too many buttons.
So that'll be a +2 circumstance to the attack, right?
Here you go. 1 critical success on aid.
Oh, thank you. All right. So this is a +12 attack against, and this thing is flanked.
Correct. Actually, it didn't mark the flanking, so that's a crit.
Yes. All right. That is a critical hit with deadly, with aim. It's a lot of dice. 21 points of damage.
And with that, the corpse is re-dead.
Oh,
It crumbles
yeah.
into dust. You have
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
song.
All right. And last action, because that was only the one attack there, Yulukesh will take out the, what is it? The Commander Serum to have it in his hand.
Sounds good.
That's it.
Dr. Snacks, you're up.
All right. Seeing that Eb got slapped really hard, we're going to go ahead and transfer 8 hit points back from the vitality pool. That puts me at 2. Just go ahead and heal yourself up for 8. Then, all right, we have this problem over here. We got this feature. Let's go ahead and cast Ricochet. And we're going to try bludgeoning damage.
You bop it on the head.
Oh.
It takes half damage.
Dr. Snacks says, "Go down! Why won't you go down?" And that's my turn.
I'll be back in just 1 second. Sorry.
Okay.
To Kale,
No
talk
worries.
about the system.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Do your thing.
Yeah. Gammer, I can do that. So yeah, like if people have been watching the repo lately, and I know there's a handful of people that like submitted PRs and got hit by a lot of merge conflicts the last week or so. We have been swinging wrecking balls through the data in the system a lot in the last few days. Basically, what we did is we took all of the data that was in Starfinder Anachronism, moved it over to the system, and then had to actually fix all the links because everything in Anachronism was linking to Anachronism. And then we had to move that to linking to the Starfinder system. We've had to fix all the links that were linking to the Pathfinder system to point to the equivalent items in Starfinder. And then every time we would try to build, our build process would choke on whatever the next broken link was. And so it was just trying to rebuild dozens and dozens of times and seeing what was still broken. And a lot of it was, you know, if we had included the feat but not the effect. And so like about a week or so ago, I put a Google Sheet out for people to help us find all the duplicate items and whether those items were identical between the two systems or whether there was a difference, and that has been exceptionally helpful. Last night I started wrangling the duplicate items and handling the ones that are not identical. Because if they're identical, we actually just take the Pathfinder item and during build, just grab it from the Pathfinder compendium, bring it over to Starfinder, and then convert the links and swap out the publication data just dynamically. If the items aren't identical, then Starfinder gets its own copy of that item. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
And
should definitely have.
Chicky basically in chat, asking how to donate. I've posted
Yeah.
the link to the Extra Life page for the team. Thank you for
But,
asking. I was just gonna remind people about that.
It's also. Oh, did I not put it in the pins at the top? Oh, that was dumb of me.
Yeah.
I really should have had it in that pinned message.
Yeah, if you donate, you can participate for some Alien Core token packs that will be distributed later after the stream, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll see if people want to distract after we're done this battle and wrap up the scenario. I'll go and pull all the names of people who have donated, create a roll table, and we'll see what we can give away.
Yeah,
and we've got a lot of stuff we can talk about and like show off, parts of the stream or parts of the system, and just talk and answer questions. I haven't been paying too much attention to chat, but just enough to make sure there's not like spam bots in there.
Yeah, my camera is at 5%, so
Well, then let's wrap this up. So, Blackjack, you're currently restrained. Would you like to try and escape?
Yeah, that was
the only thing you can do, in fact.
Well, I can do other things.
Unfortunately, that
can I hero point?
You certainly can. Ah, there you go. You break loose of the restraints on second effort.
Yeah,
and then
used for aid too.
Can I use one of the critical things? We still have one of those, right?
We have one aid left and one 5e style advantage.
Okay, I'll take the advantage then.
So reminder for you, since you're playing a soldier, you have primary targets. So when you do your area fire thing, you can also make a strike with your weapon. Like you can do the area fire and then do a strike as well on that primary target.
Oh.
You can also remove the grab condition from you.
Mm-hmm. So you can do your advantage on that, since for area fire they roll.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that then. So the area fire first, and then
go for it, and then you can roll your strike twice.
Whoops, that was the wrong button.
Unfortunately, critical success. But you can roll that twice. There you go.
Yes, you got it.
through the power.
Oh, that's an actual 20. Nice.
Roll critical damage on the second effort.
Nice.
And you have one action left.
I had to escape the first one.
Oh, right, because area fires too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good on ya.
With that, the creature is really not happy. It's gonna try and bite.
Ouch.
Ow. Owie, owie, owie.
That's
we didn't get any more of those nat 20 to nat 1s, did we?
No, we did not. We have one nat 1 to nat 20.
We can just...
And it has the grab trait, so it is going to automatically grab you with an action.
It's not automatic anymore.
Only improved grab is automatic.
Well, it's not even improvement. They still have to make the check even on
the athletics check.
Oh, it doesn't. Yeah. Right, it doesn't. It just doesn't add the.
Yeah, it just doesn't add the map.
Yeah, it doesn't add map.
Yeah, it was.
It also had blackjack selected still.
Oh.
Yep.
Sorry. I will grapple properly.
Who was the strike towards? Yep.
It's towards blackjack.
Ah, okay.
There we go. So now you're grabbed.
So always blackjack.
And then it will attempt to do what it likes to do. Athletics.
Fly me up in the air.
Yep. But it does take a map penalty.
I don't think it's
No.
suppressed though anymore.
Yeah, it's until the start of Blackjack's turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And
I don't know what's. Yeah.
That'll end its turn. Eb, you're up.
All right. Well, let's see if we can't get this thing dead, shall we? Gonna cast Injury Echo.
Let's go.
And let's go with bludgeoning damage.
It fails.
Takes 6 damage, and if it takes bludgeoning before the end of my next turn, then it'll take bleed. Though if they're undead, I don't think that'll be a problem.
I think it might not bleed, although you do see part of it crush. It's a satisfying crush.
Yeah, and then Julikesh is up next, but we have guidance, but Blackjack is outside. Or we have bless, but Blackjack's outside the bless area. So let's hit Blackjack with guidance.
Sounds good.
Cool.
And I will remind you, you still have 1 free aid left. Next up, Julikesh.
Doesn't help the spellcaster a whole lot.
Really doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Julikesh might just take that aid. Let's see. This isn't just to get a better perspective on the map here for my own benefit. Like this square right here. Is this something I can stride towards and stand on, or?
Absolutely.
Yeah, cool.
It's flat terrain.
Awesome.
You'd sort of be looking up, and you'd end up being flanking with Blackjack.
That is awesome. In that case, yeah, Julikesh will stride forward with aiming at the same time with the rapier. It's a striker, can aim with a melee weapon one-handed, and then he will just go for that rapier attack, and at the risk of since not many people can use this, Julikesh will take that aid again. See if we can get another one of those critical hits. I already have the circumstance bonus added.
Okay. I won't add the aid then.
Mm-hmm. And here we go. 23.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
I'll hit. Not the crit I was hoping for, but we will do it anyway. That is going to be 8 damage. Oh, that was enough.
And with that,
Nice.
it bursts into a pile of corpse dust. Blackjack, feeling guided, is no longer grabbed, as the all that's left is this jaw that's clamped around Blackjack's chest. The rest of the body seems to have disappeared.
Good job, Blackjack. I've got him right where I want him. And just pokes with the rapier.
And with that, you can return back to base camp.
I'll give Julikesh a high five. And say, good job.
With
We
that,
did it.
Oh yeah, brother.
you emerge over the hills. Zizenzi sees you walking back, noting that Blackjack has a studded array across his chest of what looks like teeth marks. He quickly summons medics to heal you up. The medics show genuine concerns and make sure to get you indoors and fed before asking for a debriefing on what happened at the site over dessert.
Wait, get a picture first. Get a picture first before they heal you.
Oh my gosh.
They do notice that Blackjack looks a little bit different than when he left. They're like, how did your hair grow?
For shorter?
Eb
He got
explains Eb explains time travel to everybody. He's a pre-con. You know that.
After hearing your report, Zizenzi compliments you on your teamwork, work ethic, and spirit of exploration. He escorts you to your private housing units and tells you to rest up, since there's plenty more of exploration to be done on Akaton in today's galaxy. Over the next couple of days, you notice Blackjack's hair, instead of getting longer, actually reverts and starts getting shorter, returning him back to normal. But
Oh,
it does make Ebb wonder if that source of energy was more concentrated, what would have happened?
Oh boy.
So with
I
that,
smell a sequel.
well, you do have to go and explore the
Some
main
kind
map
of-
where there may be something more powerful. Who knows?
Some kind of like meta plot or something going on here.
I know, right?
Oh, that's the thing with Starfinder Society, isn't it?
Yeah.
Amazing.
We will get
And the system didn't explode.
the oozes. Yeah, the system didn't explode.
That went pretty well for a very alpha test. That was a scramble over the last 2 days really to get the alpha build totally working.
Let me just say, like 48 hours ago, Starfinder was not buildable properly. So we've made a lot of progress. I think. When did Soup first post a successful build message?
I think it was Thursday.
Yeah, it was a few days ago.
It was before that, but it had none of the data in it. It was just the system.
Mhm.
The 22nd was when he got a... Yeah, so Monday, he got a build that was, very bare bones, very much like manually all the data was in there, and I think he had to disable a bunch of the checks on build to make sure that they weren't going to throw errors. So we have enabled most of those again. We've got extraction working even. Like it's a proper system. So if people, I'll let other people talk before I yammer for a bit here about the build process. But
I wanted to. Should we really quick just say thank you to the people who have donated since the 25th?
Thanks to everybody who's donated. Yeah.
I'm creating a roll table right now, so feel free to talk. And anybody who wants to add, you have the next couple of minutes to give it a shot. So
if you want to participate for that token pack, you can donate to the did we link it again? It's pinned. Yeah, the Extra Life page that you can donate to participate.
But if you do
for
go
that,
and donate right now, ping in chat so that I capture it.
Yes, because you are making the table as we speak, right?
I'm literally making the table as we speak.
Yeah.
So I will say, we do have a Discord. If you're not in the community Discord, it's a very easy short code to remember. I will post instructions in the development help channel about how to build the system, and I will pin them in there later once we're actually done streaming, so people who are confident enough to at least run Node.js, which isn't that bad, and do a little bit of command line work to do a git pull and all that stuff. I'll have all the instructions there, how you can build the system and test it out for yourself. We will have a beta out soon.
We can
try. An actual listed system will be happening soon. I saw a comment on Reddit that said, they expected it in March at the pace we're going, and I'm going to say we can definitely do sooner than March.
March, in theory, we could do it tomorrow, but that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, this runs, like everybody can see. It runs. There's a couple of things we need to fix. The localization issue and the NPC problem, but that's just a regular data entry error. We will.
Unfortunately, the person who donated anonymously to Kale, I can't roll anonymous.
Just give it away to a random person if it comes up.
This is probably their way of not putting themselves in the sweepstakes, so commendable.
Totally happy with that.
Yeah. Thanks to everybody who's donated, at all this year. I got a chance to meet a bunch of other people that do Extra Life locally, and meet with one of Extra Life's hospital coordinators, and at the same time also met people from Nationwide Children's, the hospital that my page supports on there, just local here in Columbus, Ohio. And they are just, super nice people. I've really enjoyed working with Extra Life, and the Nationwide Children's is, my wife is a teacher. Children are kind of important, to her, so she's pretty happy with me that we chose this charity. I think it's a good cause.
Children are kind of important.
Yeah, just kind of important.
I mean,
Yeah.
no children, no future. That's pretty much the intent of it, right?
Yeah.
I keep hearing that.
Yeah, so I'll post build instructions. They're not a whole lot different. If you've previously helped with data entry or ever made a PR to the system or even just built it, there's the actual build process. You just have to install PNPM now, when I'll have steps for that, and then you have to specify what system you're building. Otherwise, if you just do PNPM run build, it assumes PF2E. So you just give it an argument for that, and then you'll have to rerun the npm run link to create the sim links, because you have to create a new sim link for Starfinder. So yeah, it's not a hard process. Like I said, I'll have a post pinned in development help in our Discord.
Yep. That'll be helpful for everyone, including me. Although I was able to build it, but
yeah,
good to have reference.
Once you see it, I'll say, like, figuring out that was how I was that is how you're supposed to install PNPM on Windows was that was an odyssey that I had to go through on the internet to figure out, like, like it's not even installed like a Node or anything else is, and even if you just do npm install PNPM, that doesn't work. You have to add an extra kicker at the end of the line. Yeah, you have to add the latest to the end. No idea why. But yeah, that took a bit of digging around to figure out. I haven't tried installing it on Linux yet, but that is soon. I've got to get the data entry server back up so we can start working on what are our next books.
Thing?
We've got Dark Archive Remaster and
Season of Ghosts
Remaster.
Yep.
Both coming out in February.
Yes. Subscribers should get it as early as January 22nd per the Paizo website.
Yeah, well, you should probably get on that, and then.
And Pathfinder Society, yes.
Yeah, I'll say right now I have not paid any attention to what is coming out in like the next week or so. What do we got? We got Pathfinder Society 709, 710, and Starfinder Society 113, 114. And I still have to do Starfinder Society 111, 112. So I've got looks like 6 society scenarios that we got to get out. I don't know that we are going to have a system release for PF2E before the 7th. Because for as
Still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, because we are swinging a wrecking ball through the build process for Starfinder, that also inevitably means we are disrupting some things in Pathfinder. And so we've already encountered a few things that we have broken. I think last night somebody noted that you couldn't open hazards in either system. That quickly got fixed, but
it's fixed. I opened a hazard.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, I'm just looking at all the like the fun little bugs that we have encountered in the last really 5 or 6 days.
Okay, last person's going into the roll table, so I'll do one more quick check, and then we're ready to roll.
Oh, yeah. I'm also looking at the list of people who've donated since the 25th. Zachary Cook, O-Wave, Moth Mariner, another anonymous, Diana Lorraine Bell, Chris Mize, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, sorry. Catherine Rayburn, Mercurial Wit, hey, that's one of my players. Mr. Zwij, supporting Starfinder on Foundry and helping kids. What could be better? Yeah, of course. Chicky Bisky, another one of my players. Deadpool Myth, another one of my players. Oh, they're showing up. My children, my babies.
They want that Starfinder. They want the Starfinder and help kids.
Okay, so are you ready to roll?
Yep.
Oh, wait, don't
do
put
it,
in
do
the
it.
roll. Okay, I will take Diane Lorraine Bell out.
Yeah. And I see we
Also
have
Nice.
we've got Dustin in Twitch chat. I saw him. Sockets in a pop up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
Who did the what? Sorry.
we've got Dustin Knight in our chat, and so while we've got Dustin Knight here, let me just go ahead and say, every single time you give us one of those PDFs, my eyes just kind of like go wide, and I have like this horrible flashback to everything. You try to break us. You're not going to break us.
We have a meme. We have a meme, by the way. We have a meme.
Yeah, we do. They are every time we get new Starfinder stuff. It is. Oh, they just don't like Foundry, huh?
Yep, we have a meme. Yep.
We love it.
So shall we roll our first result? Although somebody just
Do it.
pinged me on Discord. Let me just do one last check.
Yeah,
Oh.
Rigo, your camera finally went kaput.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as soon as the combat ended, I just took it out because it was so hot.
So here we go. Roll number 1. There we go. First winner is Moth Mariner.
Nice. Congrats,
Oh,
Moth.
congratulations, Moth. I don't know if bots can win. Is that allowed?
I will delete
Yeah,
Moth
a
Mariner
little
from the table,
suspicious.
and we'll go for the next one.
I don't know about this.
Ray.
Ooh,
Hey.
congratulations.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Moth did a lot of work when we didn't have our Paizo bot.
Paizo bot exploded, so Moth had
Yeah,
to
our
step in.
Paizo blog bot, Moth stepped in and manually added all the posts to our Paizo blog channel until we could get the
So there we go.
thing
Moth
fixed.
Mariner, Redix, Deadpool Myth, and O-Wave. In case anybody declines, I will keep the roll table and I'll roll off of it for the people who didn't get
Hey.
selected. But congratulations.
One of my
yeah.
players won.
Yep.
One of my players won. Amazing. Deadpool Myth.
Hooray!
So for those people, I'll try and find you on Discord. Which I can't do right now because I'm obviously running the live stream with everybody's face, and yeah. So yeah, if I message you, ping me on Discord. If you can't find me, then I wonder what Discords you're on if you're watching this stream. But yeah, feel free to send me a DM, and I will send you a code for the Alien Token Pack.
I posted, we posted on Reddit. I posted on Blue Sky, so it's possible you're not even on Discord at all, and you're here. And thanks for being here. Yeah.
Yeah, do we want to put a link to the Discord?
I put a
so people
link
can
up a
easily
little
join?
bit. Yeah.
So I mean, our
It's pretty
extra
easy to
life,
remember.
I don't really have anything to give away at this point in time, although based on the success, maybe I'll bribe Paizo some more and see if we can't do, if not this, then another stream to kick off the start of the new year. So I'd like to thank all of our players today. Dr. Snacks, Blackjack, Julukesh, and Eb for coming out and running with us. I'll chat with you guys once the stream is done. Who won? I think it's still posted in the chat. You can see it on the right-hand side.
Moth Mariner,
Yep.
O-Wave, and then there's two. I can't remember the names. Sorry.
Redix and
For
Deadpool
those-
Myth.
Amazing.
So with that, I don't think I have anything else for today. Anyone else have anything they want to throw up?
No. Just look forward to the system. I hope you enjoyed. It was and I had a great time. Thank you, Tim, for the game. The game was great.
Thank you for coming.
Quite
I think
fun.
it was lots of fun. I think it was
Thanks for running it.
one of the surprisingly smoother streams that I've done, seeing as I haven't done one in a little while. Walking to the front
Especially
room was
given
pretty
that
hard for 6 months.
The system could have just blown up on us, 30 minutes in. Like,
Oh yeah, this
console
could have
ports.
been an absolute disaster. So for anyone who didn't think the system's not ready, well, you can see it's a little rough around the edges, but it's very, very playable. In terms of the,
I want to stress, we really didn't test this before we went live.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is very true.
Yeah, I want to say this literally was the first game ever run in the system.
Yeah.
You watched
Yeah,
it
it's
live.
not like we tested anything. Yeah,
we tested.
you saw us
absolutely
realize that. Oh, yeah, localizations are busted. Oops. All right.
Yeah.
I also want to do a mad shout out for Soup and Shark.
Oh, yeah.
Because they've been burning the midnight oil to get this thing up and running. If it were not for all their work, we would not be having the stream right now.
Yeah. And I will also give a shout out a little bit to Paizo here. Aside from getting the token packs for us to give away on the stream, I will say that they did help to financially compensate Soup to steal some of his time on contract, and to Atropos and the Foundry team for allowing Shark to dedicate some of his time to trying to get this out the door. I can't promise when everything else will be finished and we'll get it pushed out. We'll try and keep you up to date, and hopefully this has given you at least the appetite. For now, there is still the ability to play. We will keep Anachronism updated. As far as I understand, Metamorphic is still planning on updating it to work in PF2E. I don't know if they'll do the whole system, but as soon as the Starfinder system is, we'll say, a little bit more polished, because we don't want to force them to go back and redo all the journals, I would expect Murder in Metal City, and then, well, you've sort of seen that today, like the commercial module that Drentel and I kind of hacked together last night. It works in SF2E. I will say the system coding literally says Starfinder 2nd Edition. So,
does Murder in Metal City even work for Pathfinder right now?
No, it doesn't, because it would be too much to convert.
I think we don't we don't have any premium Starfinder content.
There are none.
Except for the token pack for Alien Core.
No,
which will work in
Starfinder
both.
Society. Starfinder Society is being put out for PF2E with Anachronism.
But not yet.
No,
it's not yet available, right?
Isn't it?
Because it's all waiting on
yet.
it's all waiting on the Starfinder system to properly come out. But it's not like they've been sitting doing nothing. They've been preparing the maps. They've been preparing journals. The things that they just can't do was, actually get things set up in a world because we didn't have a build. We now have a build, and so things can
start progressing.
Yeah, things can start moving on that.
We're getting
And
there, baby.
Like Starfinder. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, I am going to work really hard on making sure that third-party content is convertible in a sane way. I have a sort of pie-in-the-sky idea about a Python tool that you just point at a module and it converts. Not sure that is ever going to be actually feasible, because Python is not actually the greatest at dealing with JSON data.
Yeah.
Which is kind of silly, but whatever.
And then to give people a little bit of what's coming up, I just want to point out, I popped up on the screen. First, you can see up here, Starfinder 2nd Edition 0.01. Yes, this is the actual system. And over here, Starfinder Society first year. It's all coming, promise. This is literally the first time that's ever been open up tested. And there's still some stuff that needs a little bit of work because it didn't quite work right. Had to do a little bit manually on the pack. But now that the Starfinder system exists, I'd expect the system to come out fairly quickly, and commercial content to start flooding immediately after that.
Yeah, like I said, on day one, Year of Mysteries from Battlezoo will support Starfinder. I'm not promising there aren't broken links in there right now. There definitely are. But I will eventually find a way to fix that.
I think that might be it, right?
The Starfinder game that you
Lottery
played on
numbers.
Foundry at Emerald Con, it would have actually been being played in the Pathfinder system.
Yeah. Yeah, up until now, Starfinder has been run in the Pathfinder system using the Starfinder Anachronism module. We will not have a Pathfinder Anachronism module available for the Starfinder system on launch, but that is coming eventually, where we're going to have the two, where you can add Pathfinder content into your Starfinder game with the Pathfinder Anachronism, and you can add Starfinder content into your Pathfinder game with Starfinder Anachronism. It's that will be a difficult thing to get running, I think. But we're planning to have all of that build from the same repo. So it's just one data set that then builds 4 different ways, either into Pathfinder, Starfinder, or one of the 2 Anachronism modules. Yeah.
I will say that last night I built the system and I started playing around with it to build my character. And actually, I was looking at it and I was like, man, it's here. That's I actually got a little emotional. I was like, wow, look at this.
It has been a lot of work. Soup has done most of the actual coding work, and you've been seeing, people who've been playing Pathfinder have seen the fruits of a lot of that in the last few months. As I just finished a game of Stolen Fate, and I had a gunslinger, and for the last 2 sessions, we had the fancy new ammo loading. So I wish we had gotten that earlier, because a level 20 gunslinger with alchemist dedication and a whole bunch of alchemical ammos and things like that would have been real nice to have the fancy ammo tracking system for his pepper box and all that. We have it now. Yes, Kojo, Python doesn't handle JSON terribly well for the way that I want to use it. It can handle JSON just fine. It's not.
When it generates the files, it does weird things, and it's a whole dissertation. We could probably not worth going over.
But if anybody is skilled with Python, Python is my primary programming language. Please do reach out, because what my plan is to essentially create a tool that will, just like the data entry script is a Python script that I've used PyInstaller to generate a lightweight portable executable that is easy for anybody to use. I want to create a tool that you just point it to where your module is, and it will handle everything. I'm going to need to figure out how to do the extraction from DB files. Otherwise, people will have to run an actual extract process beforehand. But yeah, it's going to be a process, but I'm going to be doing it, as an open source thing, just like the tool. I actually don't even have Python set up on my new computer, so that'll be the first thing.
Shame.
Yeah. I know, that'll be the first thing I need to do before I even start this. So if I needed to get a patch out for this data entry script, which I do because I need a Starfinder mode, yeah, I will need to get Python set up on my new computer.
Okay. Well, with that, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending. Really, really appreciate you coming. Really appreciate the donations. Still happy to accept them for children's hospitals for the next couple of days. And I'm sure that we'll probably throw up another live stream when we're a little bit further on and ready to go. So hopefully you all enjoyed. Thanks again to all of my players, and especially to everyone for donating. So have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye for now.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.